Welcome. In this video, we'll show you what you need to know when you want to install ProFile on a local machine. You'll learn about the system requirements and the compatible operating systems that are compatible with ProFile, and also what to expect when you're installing the software. First thing you'll need is the GPSetupexe. It's the executable file that will run the installer. Now, if you don't have the installer file yet downloaded, please refer to the video downloading the installer file. If you have already, it should be in your downloads folder, and it's a file called GPSetupexe. Before you start the ProFile installation, make sure that you take a look at the system requirements, what's required for a computer configuration, some key elements here that are needed like the .NET framework, what's supported, what's not supported, and the operating system. So processor of your computer needs to be at a certain speed, operating system Windows 7 and above, the memory and RAM, hard drive space, printers, the display, the internet connectivity, and other key elements like I mentioned, the .NET framework, the C++. If you keep your operating system current with the Windows updates, most of those components will be installed, like the C++ and the .NET framework will be up to date. So let's get started with the installation. Start out with the GPSetupe.exe in your downloads folder, and all you have to do is double click this. Now, if you're not an administrator, then you may have to use the option of right clicking the file and then run as admin. I'm logged in as administrator, so I should be able to just double click this file and it will begin to prompt me with a few windows. So I'm going to run this because I do trust it, and the installer wizard will start. So I'll just press English and click on OK, and then the installation Shield Wizard will begin. Okay. So you'll have the install Shield Wizard start, and you would just click on Next to continue the installation, and you'll be prompted to look through the agreement, and when you're ready, just press Yes, and then it'll ask you where do you want to install it. By default, it will go in your C drive, program files, and a ProFile folder. If you want to change it, you can. If you have a partition drive that you just use for software, you can point it to that partition drive, but it still has to be part of the hard drive. In this case, I'm going to keep the default, and I'm going to click on Next, and then you'll be prompted to do the install. Now, it may take some time, so just give it a moment, and it'll go through the installation. It is a pretty big file, and it will take some time because the software will be installing most of the components from 1997 on to 2016. I'm just going to let that install go. Now, you'll know when your installation has reached the point of completion. There's going to be a little window that says registering components. When you see that, you're pretty much at the end of the installation, and you're going to be prompted to restart your computer. It's suggested that you would just click on Yes, I want to restart my computer now, and just click on Finish. After a full restart, on your desktop you will get an icon that looks like this one here for ProFile. Just double click that icon and ProFile will start. Initially, you will be asked for a product code and license key. If you want to learn more about how to do that, refer to the video that's called Activate ProFile. The product code and license key will be received through your email when you purchase the product. it will be your payment receipt, and you'll have your product code and license key in that email. For Intuit Profile, this is Jeffrey. Thank you for watching this video.